What's happening, guys? So, a few days ago, I was looking through the free-to-play section on Xbox One because I didn't really have anything going on. I still kind of don't have anything going on while waiting for a Resident Evil 4 remake. So, I found yet another free-to-play kart racer called KartRider Drift. And I tried it for about an hour, and I kind of like it. So I just figured while we're waiting, I'll make a 5-minute video talking about it. Consider this a mini review or an impressions or whatever. A little free-to-play review while we're waiting for the big game to come out this weekend. KartRider Drift, what is there to really talk about, though? It's another kart racer that, even though it's pretty fun, it kind of lacks any originality or identity or innovation. You have your regular item mode where it's a race, but you use items like, speed boosts or attack items or defense items, like leaving behind banana peels for someone to slip on, or, shooting missiles at people ahead of you. Stuff like that. It's the same thing as, Mario Kart, basically. And then you got the speed mode, which is like you have to rely on your drifts to gain speed boosts because there's no items on the field. And there's also Grand Prix, there are custom races, and I think there might be something else. I think there's like a career or whatever that I haven't really gotten into yet. I like KartRider Drift. I like it a little bit more than what was the one that came out last year? Starlit Kart Racing, only because it doesn't crash. Gameplay-wise, I think I actually enjoy Starlit Kart a little bit more than KartRider. They really got to think up more original names, man, because I'm having trouble thinking up the games I'm talking about. But the reason why I like the gameplay of Starlit Kart a little bit more is because I'm not really fond of how slippery the drift mechanic feels in KartRider Drift. It's kind of ironic because drift is in this name, but I think the drift mechanic in this game is actually probably the worst drifting besides maybe like Chocobo GP. So I can't really get into the speed mode, but I do like the item mode a lot just because it's classic kart racing. I have been playing online with strangers. You could play like solo versus AI, or you could do teams versus the AI, player versus AI, and there's a lot of variety in modes. The amount of game modes in this for a free-to-play model is a 10. Like, there's so much to do and all that, and there's just so much to look forward to. They got a battle pass, not really a shouldn't really call it a battle pass because it's not a shooter or anything, but they got like a progression pass. But it's not really necessary because all it is basically skins or emotes. They don't affect the gameplay, thankfully. So it's a good free-to-play game in that regard, in the regard that everyone feels like they're kind of on the same playing field as everyone else. I've been enjoying it, and I think I'm gonna keep playing it until Resi 4 comes out in a couple days. So, yeah, I just thought I would make a video talking about... Oh my god, what the fuck is the name of the game? Jesus Christ. KartRider Drift. There are so many kart racers out right now. Like, between this and Souls-likes, it's like 90% of the games on the market. I'm tired of it. And yet I keep playing them. Well, stay tuned because my next video is going to be yet another Resident Evil game, which should be out within the next couple of weeks, or 3 weeks at the most. It's definitely one of the longer Resident Evil games, probably the longest. So it might take me some extra time. So, yeah, until then, check out Oh, I forgot to give my final score. Fuck. Well, not a final score. I mean, I only played it for like an hour, and it's good, but it's not great. So I'm probably gonna rate it like a 7 out of 10. You know, KartRider Drift. It's decent. It doesn't crash, but at the same time, it's not quite as fun in terms of core gameplay. But it does have a lot more modes and variety and what you want from it. So yeah, try KartRider Drift if you're interested in another free kart racer. Some family-friendly fun, you know, and yeah, stay tuned for my Resident Evil 4 Remake review. I'm not doing a Let's Play, only because PS5 games, when you capture them, the gigabytes are way too big. Like my Siphon Filter games, when I play them on PS5, those are big enough. Those take up a lot of space enough, and those are only like 4 to 5 hour long games. I'm not going to do a Let's Play on Resident Evil 4 on PS5. I'll do a review instead. So yeah, I'll try to make the most of it then. Thank you for watching.
The Gamer Gods!
Fail!